Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to OptionPit.com, the Morning Vol Report. As I, Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, welcoming you to the Morning Vol Report. Stuff inside our website. Our OptionPit Live, Gold, Platinum, Professional, probably the best option trading content if you want to learn how to trade options. Stuff updated daily, archives, our course, our Gold archive, all this kind of stuff actually help you with topics, real trades, real trade management, real trade risk management, right? So hundreds of hours of content in our website, all of it useful and available to you, Gold, Platinum Pro, depending on what you are, as well as all of our super cool newsletters. Weekly Wheel from Mark, Vol from me, Breakout from Keith. And we also have a daily trade update with Option Pit Live that recaps our chat room. Right, all kinds of stuff in Option Pit. So join up if you have not, and put some option learning in your quiver. All right, and with that, so let's just take a look at a couple of things here today. VIX. A little pop. This is my long Vol's level delay, but let's look at something more real. VIX up small. I think they don't like the Gary Kahn stuff, changing kind of the tariff talk a little bit. Let's see how far this goes. Remember, yesterday we had a pretty fair sell-off in volatility from the morning to the end of the day, and also don't forget from 2 days ago. So, I mean, 50 to 43, pretty big move, pretty big down move for volatility. So, clearly, some of this, again, talking down the trade stuff, now it starts to ignite again. We'll see how far that goes. So I think a lot of the vol trading today will probably be on press releases, press snippets, and all that, and see where that goes. From my point of view, I think any rally you have now in vol, with some of the positions we have, try to close some of the long vol you have, because we're not getting the kind of moves that we had just even a couple days ago. So other stuff we're looking at in our chat room also is TLT. What are we going to see? This has not done a whole lot. Just take a look here for the last 20 days. All of a sudden we kind of had that at the beginning of February, and everything's kind of stabilized. So as far as the interest rate picture goes, this has stabilized. So most of the vol now, I think, with VIX trading, somewhere in what I just call zone 3, higher volatility. Remember, everything you're doing is expecting a little more market movement. So the normal move now is more like 1.25% per day. So that's 25. What's that? 27, like 32 handles a day, something like that in the SPX. So ideas I like, time spreads in the SPX. I like those ideas. Manageable time spreads. Anything like that looks pretty good. I think positions you want to set up are for a slight fade in vol, but I don't think it's happening in the short term, right? We keep getting kind of these bigger moves, and then things kind of stop and sit for a while, and then we should start seeing sort of, my feeling is the air leaks out of the balloon relatively slowly. But there's still fits and starts in between. So any long short vol position, you would really have to think of a longer term. So I look at that. So VIX, when will it start to drift? It wants to go back there. It's just the headlines are keeping it from going back there. Lastly, too, is there any real trade in anything like steel, right? This, after that initial bump, not much has really happened here. So we'll see. It seems like it's kind of flatlining if there's really any kind of opportunity for us. A couple things. There's a little bit of news in South Korea, North Korea. a big bounce here. I mean, that's a pretty big move for an index up 3%. This is early happiness usually leads way to sadness, so we could see if you could position something in there today as well. So again, we'll see what the news comes out. If headline news is more, I think part of this is that Gary Kahn was reported he would leave if there was trade tariffs. That kind of makes things a little bit more volatile, a little uncertain. But for right now, that's good for about 24 cents in VIX, not a ton. So we'll see how real that news is. However, if it comes to pass that he is not leaving, I would guess we should start seeing lower VIX numbers sometime this week. If, and this is a big if the market can keep doing what it's doing, which is right now up 3 handles, we've had sustained trade of relatively volatile movement for the last couple of just 1.5, some days 2% ranges, huge swings back and forth. Yesterday, classic example, we open up down and then we go rocketing right back up again. Until that stuff starts to slow down, you're not going to see a whole lot below 16. So if you have any kind of midterm vol plans, aim for 16. That's kind of where you might be able to make some short-term money, but any longer-term stuff, we'd really have to see things change, which means something on this tariff front, something on the crazy government spending. Any of those things have to that vol has to be reduced on all that stuff. And it's not as volatile as it was, but I'm not seeing it totally gone yet either. All right, everybody. For those that are interested, sign up for all of our stuff at optionpit.com. Go to our website, and we'll talk to you later.